There's more buttons here than there is. A little bit more when you have to push these. I'm sitting still now, obviously, to demonstrate. Justified a bit better if you give like 1 press, 2 press, 3 press. Irish Car of the Year's 3008 Big Brother. It's a pretty well spec'd and well kitted out version. And by well kitted out, I mean it's got this huge panoramic sunroof. There's no nav actually available on this. And this is also a manual, which, to be honest, if you're city driving, you really need to get an automatic car, because for something this big and heavy, it's the only way to get around a city. But if, like most buyers, the majority of Irish buyers are going to be getting this and taking it down the country and around, and you're going to be doing long trips, the manual is perfectly fine. You've got all your menus here, music, the 1 press is here, and then you've got multiple presses on the display. To be honest, what they should have done was menu, slide in, menu, because you can do that without looking away from the road. But in order to use the touchscreen, you're more distracted, and you want to take your foot off the clutch and give it a rest, basically stuck in traffic. You can pull the parking brake system, and basically it will just sit there. That's perfectly fine. And then when you want to move off, you don't actually have to depress this, you can just move away. They've really worked on the interior design, and a half faux leather, half material. It's a really nice touch as well. All along the side panels they've integrated the material as well. The one problem that the Peugeots seem to have at the moment is the dash design. Seeing over the steering wheel and getting the adjustment just right so you can see the display. Funky, it's cool. I like the way the dials start up and rotate. It's nice. This design touches in the rear. We've got these blinds for when you've got kids in the back. You've got this lovely big airy cabin, especially obviously with the panoramic sunroof. Massive boot. You have to do a little bit of fiddling about to find the grip, but we've got this nice, now it's a bit slippy, which it's supposed to be an anti-slip mat, kind of defeating the purpose. But with the seats down and move forward, you've got a huge amount of space. The only thing is, when you go to close it, there's like these kind of false panels for the emergency kit that are the kits that are required in France, and you kind of go to grab them and there's nothing to pull. But this is the door pull here. All in all, it's a good package. See there, I did it again. I actually went automatically for the 2 holes I can see, because I can't see the proper one, and it's a heavy tailgate. So yeah, it's got a great design aesthetic, and I love the way the camera, the front facing camera, just here, it is not intrusive to the design whatsoever, whereas there's a couple of other manufacturers in the Golf, it's this huge big box that really kind of intrudes into the design. That it's the big brother of the Irish Car of the Year 3008 winner. Is the 1.6 GT line, as I was saying. So it's diesel, it's 120 brake horsepower, but you've got this sport button on it, which turns it into a really pokey machine. The recommended retail price of this spec car is just over €38,000, and it's in Bianca White. Its tax band is A3. It's coming in at €190, and the CO2 will be about 108 grams. Yeah, so people are still kind of vying for diesel at the moment, but that's the balance is starting to shift back to petrol. All the 3 seats in the back are down, folded really simply. Then you've got the front seat moved up with the headrest removed, and you've got all of this space right here, and the driver's still perfectly fine. And this is just simply cavernous. If you're looking for space over the Peugeot 3008, this is your man. Just watch out for the handle though. And there's a good boy. Now, what do you think? Size-wise, is there loads of space?